Alright, welcome to the last portfolio for the Math 6B course. So we're going to do a touchscreen maze portfolio. So we're going to design some polygons on grid paper. We need to label it. Kind of quickly going over these directions. And we're going to plot two different paths through our maze. We need to label all of our coordinates and find the distance for our maze. So let me just go over, show you how to do this. I kind of went over the directions really quickly because it's much easier for me to just show you what to do. Alright, so I have my grid paper here. So first thing I need to do is decide on a scale. So I'm going to number each line as being half. So that means every second line is 1. So this helps me that I don't have to number every single line. I'm just labeling every other line. So and then I can do this going up. So remember, when you're labeling lines, or labeling, you're labeling the lines, not the spaces. So I'm not labeling everything, I'm just kind of giving you an idea of what you need to do. So I'll take each one to -5. Alright, so now I need to draw my polygons on there, so I'll use different colors for each polygon. So and you need 2 per quadrant. It may help you to go ahead and put your quadrants on here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure you get those right. Remember, first thing you learned in math was positives. So positive is quadrant 1, and then we go counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let's draw some polygons on here. So let's say I have a rectangle here. Oh, kind of got off the line there. Let me redraw that. Use the lines to help you. My pen is not the best for this, so I got a rectangle there, and then I'll draw a triangle here, and over here I can draw some other shapes. Let me change my colors here. It's actually help if I made this bigger too, so hopefully you've seen that. So I'm going to make this bigger. Oops, didn't mean to draw a line there. Alright, so let's draw some more polygons here. So let's say I got a square here and a hexagon, and then let's draw do a triangle here, and do a little square there, and one more shape, or 2 more shapes, 1 more quadrant. So let's do a trapezoid. Oh, there we go, trapezoid. Kind of got a little off there. And I'll go ahead and do a parallelogram here. Alright, so I got all my shapes there. So the next thing I need to do is, if you look at the next page, is list all my coordinates. I also have to pick a start and an end point. So I'm going to list my coordinates first, and then I'm going to do the start and end point. It doesn't matter which order you do it in. And I'm not going to use the other page to do this. I'm just going to do my coordinates on here. I don't care which way you do it. You can do it on here. It may get a little messy, but that's okay. So each one, I'm just going to say this. So this is 4 and a half, 4 and 5/10, and then this would be 2.5 by 1/2. Again, see how it's kind of getting messy here. So here I got 2.5 by 2, And again, I'm just showing you what you're going to do. So you're going to do this for every single one of these. Let's go to quadrant 2, do a couple. So I'm at this point right there, -2, 1.5, -5, 1.5, and -3.5, 4. I'll just do one from each quadrant. That'll work. So we'll do the parallelograms, or actually I'll do the trapezoid. So -4.5. Oh, that yellow's hard to see. Let's change colors. So -4.5 by -1.5. -6 by -3. -2.5 by -3. And -3.5 by -1.5. You can see how this is getting messy. So, as I said, I'm doing it on here. If your graph is big enough, that's fine. If not, use the other sheet of paper to list all your coordinates. And last one, let's do the little square there. So I got 2, -2 there, 1, oops, 1, -2, 1, -3, and 2, -3. So again, I just did one from each one. You need to do all 8 shapes, getting all those coordinates. And then the last thing you need to do is pick a start and end point. So let's say I start there and I end down here. And you can pick some different paths through here. So I'm going to go the long way around. Well, I say it's a long way around. I don't know if it's a long way around or not. I'm going to go all the way over here, go down, and there. So I didn't go, you can't go through any of your shapes. I kind of grazed my trapezoid there, but that's okay. And you can't go diagonally. So then you just figure out how long that line is. So easiest thing to do is just start counting your spaces. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I got 17 along the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 along the bottom, or along the side, and then 2 along the bottom. So my total distance would be 17 plus 19 plus 2. So that's going to be 38. And then you want to do a second one and pick a different path. So kind of do this in, let's see, what's a good color. So then I could do a path like this. So I could start out, go down, over, and down. So again, I'm just going to count my spaces and find out my distance for that line. So again, this third page is where you can record your stuff. So you start and end point for your maze. You can list all your coordinates there or on your page, on your graph. Either one's fine with me. Just know that it may get a little messy. But as long as I can see and make it out, it'll be fine. If it starts to get messy, then put it on here. You're going to put your the distances for your paths, and then explain which one's the shortest and which one's the far path through your maze. The coordinates for trial path 2, you don't in trial path 1, I don't really need that because I'll be able to see your line. So you don't really need to give me the coordinates for those. So you just really need to give me the distances there and then tell me which path is shortest.